This holiday season, step aboard a Seattle tradition, the Argosy Cruises Christmas Ship Festival. Take in the holiday magic on the official Christmas ship, the Spirit of Seattle, adorned in hundreds of sparkling lights as she brings festive cheer to waterfront communities across Puget Sound. Enjoy live onboard caroling from local choirs, holiday-inspired drinks, and of course, Santa himself. With every ticket, Argosy donates to the Seattle Times Fund for Those in Need, supporting several local charities. Create memories that sparkle. Visit argosycruises.com and book your Christmas ship cruise today. CityCast Seattle is made possible by AT&T. America's first network is also its fastest and most reliable. Based on RootMetrics' United States Root Score Report, 1H 2025. Tested with best commercially available smartphones on 3 national mobile networks across all available network types. Your experiences may vary. RootMetrics rankings are not an endorsement of AT&T. When you compare, there's no comparison. AT&T.
What's up, CityCast listeners? This is Jacoby Cochran. I'm the host of CityCast Chicago. Now, you may not know this, but CityCast has daily local podcasts in 13 cities across the country, from Portland to Philadelphia, Vegas to Madison. And sometimes we like to do something a little special and get all our hosts together to hear about what's going on across the country. And today, we're kicking off the holiday season by helping you source some of the best local gifts from my city to yours, so you can put your money towards supporting small businesses across the country. And pay attention, because y'all gonna get a chance to win some of this stuff yourself, because you deserve something this holiday season from your friends over here at CityCast. It's Wednesday, November 26th. I'm Jacoby Cochran, and this is our local national shopping guide. I am joined by all of the amazing hosts from across the CityCast universe. Welcome in, y'all.
Hey.
Hey, Jacoby.
Hello.
Hey.
Happy to be here.
Oh my God, that's so overstimulating. We are here today to assemble what we want to call the world's first ever national local shopping guide. As everybody listening to this knows, one of the things CityCast does best is celebrate the dope things happening in our communities and our little neighborhoods. So we want to get all our hosts in the same room to put the spotlight on people in our cities and thus across the country making cool shit that you can actually order online today. You can get this for your parents, your kids, your cousins, the barista you got a little crush on, your thrifty homie who always, way too hard to shop for, that amazing coworker or host in Chicago who you don't get to see all too often, but every time you do, it brightens your day up a little bit, Or let's be real, maybe you're looking for something to pick up for your damn self. But first, I want to start things off with a question. And I know that this could be maybe a little sour note, or it could come off as maybe a little mean. But I want to know, what's the worst holiday gift you've ever received? And I'm putting y'all on the spotlight here. I'm going to start down at Austin. Nikki, what's one of the worst gifts you've ever been given?
One of the worst gifts I've ever been given were chocolate-covered strawberries, because I am allergic to strawberries. And I was in a relationship with someone for 7 months, and they did not know that.
No, that got worse.
He was so proud.
That got worse and worse and worse, because at first it was like chocolate-covered strawberries. Maybe you just don't like them. Oh, you allergic to them. You get real sick. Maybe you can, oh no, that ain't good. And then you find out, 7 months?
7 months.
That's disrespectful. Over in DC, we got host Bridget Ty on the line. Bridget, can you tell me about a gift that, if you never got it, you wouldn't be mad?
The worst gift I've ever been given was this bright red Nancy Reagan-ass skirt suit. I got this when I was in my 20s. If you know me, you know that I would never wear a garment like this. My father, God rest his soul, did not know this, or perhaps bought it aspirationally.
Nancy Reagan-ass suit just took me out.
Bro, that felt like the blackest DC answer. Nancy Reagan ass. Like, I can see somebody going, if you don't get your Nancy Reagan ass face out of my face right now. We are going to jump into the good gifts. We got CityCast Salt Lake host Ali Vallarta in the building. Ali, tell us a gift you want to put us on today.
So what I've got for us today is, and this is relying heavily on odds, that you or someone you love watches reality TV. Jacoby, confirm, deny?
Can confirm, and I have seen the show.
Okay, so it might feel to you like Utahns are suddenly everywhere. And that's because our girls are ruling the reality TV scene. We've got The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, They're Dancing with the Stars, The Real Housewives of Salt Lake are, I would argue, the best franchise. And that means that all eyes are on Mormonism in the state of Utah. And the whole nation is obsessed with us. And I get it. But what I think you should buy your loved one is a bag of coffee from Utah, specifically from Jack Mormon Roasters, which is down the street from my house. And that's because Jack Mormon is actually this pretty fun expression we use here to describe people who are members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but aren't dogmatic. So you're Lisa Barlow, who manages to be Mormon while also running a liquor company, for example. And this is, I think, something that would surprise and delight anyone in your life who is currently watching the women of Utah be, in the words of Lisa Barlow, Mormon 2.0 on national television. And there's all sorts of like wording on the bag that is fun stuff to Google and get deep into like church lore and Utah lore. But to give them a bag of coffee straight from the homeland, come on now. It's $16 a bag, and they'll ship it for free if you buy 3 of them. And they process orders same day.
Jack Mormon Coffee. We're going to have a companion article with this, y'all, where y'all can find links to pick up all of these gifts. And so if you love you some coffee, make sure you read that as well. Next up, we've got CityCast Denver host Bree Davies. Bree, what's the gift you want to put on our list?
So Colorado knows itself as one of the homes of green chilies, both the produce item and the food that we make from it. But we're not very well known for this outside of Colorado, and we have an inferiority complex about it because New Mexico has a similar situation. And anyways, we love it and it's ours. But what I've heard from so many folks that leave the state, like maybe they grew up here, they lived here for a long period of time, you can't find green chilies like we have elsewhere. And they have to be roasted. They can't be canned. So they have to be like roasted and frozen to make our green chili, which is a weird stew that's also a sauce that we eat it out of a bowl. We also eat it on a burrito. Our burritos are called smothered burritos. But our chilies come from Pueblo, Colorado, and there's a farm there, DeSanti Farms, that not only sells them during chili season. This is one of those things that like some corporation has not figured out how to do. So the only place you can get green chilies is usually from roadside stands or by going to the source. And DeSanti Farms does this. They, at the end of their season, they roast and package their green chilies. But if you're outside Colorado and you can't get to Pueblo, to DeSanti Farm, there's some other spots that also ship directly out anywhere. Morrow Farms and Lulu's Farm Stand both ship, so you can get your green chili fix whenever. Be sure to check out their websites, though, because I noticed there's very specific details on how to order and when they'll ship. But I just wanted to give everybody some options because no matter where you are, I want you to get that experience of what makes Colorado, Colorado. And that's our green chili, baby.
I was going to say, is that a thing that you can find at like restaurants across Denver and across the state?
Yes, it is a Denver staple. It's a diner staple. It's a Mexican restaurant staple. You'll find it everywhere. I do have to clarify that these are not Hatch, New Mexico chilies. Those are our competitor chilies, and our chilies are superior. And it's chili with an E. If you spell chili with an I, then we know you're not legit.
2 gifts in and you already getting backdoored up here. Look at us. Look at us putting y'all on. All right. CityCast Pittsburgh host Megan Harris. What you got for us?
Yeah, so I think a lot of us live in cities where there's a big cycling scene, right? Like either we like to go biking, we know people who do, our cities are into it. And I know people in our cities are also really into civic engagement, like trying to make the community a little better. So my gift, my recommendation is for anyone who is passionate about cycling, but also wants the experience of biking to either be better, to feel safer. It is an app called Dashcam for your bike. It is made by friend of the Pittsburgh pod, Armin Sammy, and the app with a bike mount that he designed lets you turn your cell phone, an iPhone or an Android into a camera, which is how we all use this thing anyway, where you can capture your bike ride without draining your battery or interrupting your music or your podcast listening, for example. But it's just so practical. Like say there's someone parked illegally in the bike lane, you can catch a record of that if the same person does it every single day in the same spot, you could snitch on them if you want to. You have the receipts now. Also, this works in any city. So in some cities, it's also already tied to your city's public works department. So like, say, for example, there's a pothole or something. You can take a picture, you can report the problem and do it directly through the app, which is amazing. They're working on getting the hookup in other places, but the more users there are, the more likely it is to happen. So that's really awesome. Also, when you are not using it, like say on a trail or something, the mount is just really good for a bicycle. And we have an incentive too. So if you're hearing this, you like it, you want to get this, CityCast listeners can get a free pack of stickers with any mount purchase. So code is CityCast, all caps, all one word.
I'm not gonna hold you. I love a good promo code, a CityCast promo code. I know it's so like, well, look at us, we have promo codes, but like, y'all know we was here when we ain't had no promo. We couldn't get you no free with our name. Our name ain't mean nothing. Now it might mean 10% off somewhere. I ain't gonna hold you. I know it's all like real addy and corporate. I love a good promo code. I'm like, look at us doing something.
And I also love that we can use this platform to talk about the cool stuff that our friends make that they are legitimately involved in. The stickers, though, they are amazing. They're kind of funny. So they are for bikers to leave on the cars of people who have illegally parked in the bike lane. And they're kind of loud. They say notice in big yellow writing. You've done this thing. It is convenient for you. It is dangerous for me. Also, it has that nice kind of adhesive so it peels right off. It won't cause damage to anybody's car. But importantly, it lets your neighbors know kindly, kind of, that they're being a bit of a jagoff.
I gotta say, this is the most Portland. I cannot believe that Portland has not made this. It's so passive aggressive and like liberal Karen.
I know. It's so petty, but for the public good.
I was thinking the same thing about Austin. I can't believe we don't have that. Claudia, I agree.
But you can have it
here
now.
in DC.
Yeah, come grab it. Armin Sammy, he's amazing. But he does the app and the mount, and you can have them delivered either via Amazon or directly from his website. And it's cheap. It's pretty cheap.
We have a real epidemic of people parking in bike lanes here in DC. So this would be a huge hit here in DC.
And Bridget, DC is one that is plugged into the 311 system. Like it goes directly to the city. Like so you can complain about something and somebody at the city receives it immediately.
This is just going to be my gift to myself, honestly. I'm not waiting for someone to send this to me.
All right. Staying in Pennsylvania, CityCast Philly host Trenae Nuri. Trenae, what do you want to add to our local national gift guide?
Guys, I thought this was a competition, so I came with the heat. So, Philly's known for the cheesesteaks and the hoagies. Well, Jacoby, I'm going to put you on to the DeBruno Brothers holiday kits right now. You're going to be the hero to your family, and your friends will praise you for years to come. So set aside Chicago for a minute, Jacoby, because Philly is unquestionably the best food city in the country. You can argue amongst yourselves. DeBruno Brothers is the taste of Philadelphia. This more than 80-year-old family-owned institution started in the heart of the Italian market, which is a Philly food mecca. And DeBruno Brothers now ships their amazingly curated foods. So you can get like cheese and charcuterie. You can get a salami sampler box. It's delicious. It's authentically Philly. Listen, people climb greasy poles to win Philly Italian tradition meats. So one of the most Philly boxes is the soft pretzel. It is warm, fluffy, sweet, and best served warm. They come from Center City Pretzel Company, and it's in the iconic Philly shape, which is a link. There's a box for wine lovers, easy pasta dinners, a happy hour kit, cannolis and chocolates, fruits and cookies. This is authentically Philly. This John is really, really good.
Culinary pioneer since 1939. Honestly, if the pitch wasn't damn good, I would spend a lot of time talking about that opening sentence, but the pitch was fantastic. The meats do sound good. I'm on the website right now,
See, I got you. I got you.
You did your big one with this. I'll give you that. I feel like between these first 4 gifts, I feel like I just left the farmer's market. I got my bike app. I got some green chilies. I got some coffee. I got meats and cheeses in the tote bag. Let's move over to Portland. We got CityCast Portland host Claudia Meza in the building. Claudia, go on add to our beautiful gift bag thus far.
oh, this is great. We haven't talked about artwork yet or, more physical items. So I think I got y'all. So Salty Raven is this unique goods and gift shop that has about 3 locations along our Oregon coast. But they have this extensive online catalog that ships anywhere in all 50 states, including Canada, which is why I'm sharing it with y'all. And I'm going to throw this link here on the chat so y'all know what I'm talking about and you follow along. saltyraven.net for those listening at home. So what's cool about this shop is that everything inside is designed by one single artist, Seasons K, and she grew up in Portland in my neighborhood of St. John's. And it's not just the subject matter that she captures that I'm really into, it's also her drawing style. Like, she grew up in the 80s punk and new wave movement, so her art has this like really simple DIY feel, but she's in her 50s, so she's been drawing her entire life, and her line work is beautiful. Like, she has this mastery of negative space and incorporating her designs perfectly into the items that they're printed on. Like, she has these beautiful scenes in like stemless wine glasses that just kind of hug the whole thing. It's just gorgeous. So she started off just making screen printed graphic t-shirts of crows and our bridges and nature, but then she moved to the coast full time, and slowly her work evolved into like sea creatures and tide pools and capturing these gorgeous still lives of Oregon coastal living. And because the coast is only like an hour and a half away from our city, Portlanders kind of see it as an extension of our city's natural landscape. So it feels very Portland to me. And also, what's great about this online store is she's literally putting her art on anything and everything. And we're talking like clothing, glassware, home goods, patches, enamel pins, keychains, magnets, stickers. Y'all, there's like something for anyone in your life. 57 pages deep is how deep this catalog goes.
Including for babies. I'm moving through this thing right now.
I think her stuff is also really affordable for the quality and the artwork that she's putting on there. You can find like this beautiful 4-pack boxed set of tall Collins glasses with her artwork for only like $40, which is crazy cheap for what you're getting. So that is my pick.
Claudia, this is Sarah in Vegas, and this woman is about to get all of my money.
Right?
I am on this website. This stuff is amazing. I clocked those Collins glasses. But also, I have to say, like, one of my most amazed, like, Portland moments was seeing the winter roost of all of those crows and ravens.
Exactly.
So I would totally buy some of her prints to remember that moment. It's amazing.
I remember that, Sarah. You know what? I'm gonna link you to an episode about some dude who literally counted all those crows, and he does it every year. Thousands.
There's so many. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen, Claudia.
Yeah. So that's why crows it's a big imagery in Portland. It's probably the first thing you'll see in her page is she's got a bunch of crows.
I want a sticker with these eagles on it.
This is why I shouted out the website, because I knew at the moment I gave it to y'all, you would get into it, and then the listeners would be like, I want to see.
Yeah, I could stay here all day, but I got to travel across the country to CityCast Twin Cities with host Sean McPherson. Sean, you are one of our brand new hosts. Y'all just launched a few weeks ago, so congratulations and welcome to your first All Hosts.
Thank you so much. I appreciate being here, and I appreciate giving a gift recommendation. The motto in Minnesota, say it with fish. I haven't heard any fish suggestions yet, but I am here to deliver one. Northern Water Smokehouse, which is a couple hours north of the Twin Cities in Duluth, a spot we love visiting in Minnesota, has some fantastic stuff. And the best thing is this bagel kit where you can make bagel sandwiches with smoked salmon, cream cheese. The bagels actually come from St. Paul, the St. Paul Bagelry. It's delicious. And I've been giving this out as gifts for, about 10 years. And people love it. You got to find out if they love fish. But if they love fish, people love this fish. And it's a great taste of Lake Superior and, frankly, of the Midwest.
We're actually going to talk about more of what this company has to offer because we're about halfway through the episode at this point, and we want to play a game I like to call Sticker Price is Almost Right. And I'm calling it that so the people over at Price is Right, don't be all up on our ass about how close our name is to theirs. Sean's pick was a selection from Northern Water Smokehouse again, and their most popular collection is this elaborate grand gesture box, which they describe as a lavishment of gastronomical delights. That's a mouthful. So I want to know from Claudia, Megan, Trinae, Allie, and Bree, I want each of you to tell me how much you think the grand gesture box is. Closest to the price wins, but you can't go over. Sean, can you tell the people what is in this grand gesture box?
There's a lot of lavishment, Kobe. 2 pieces of smoked Atlantic salmon, that's about a pound. A piece of lake trout, which is about a half pound, or you can get more smoked Atlantic salmon. There's pate, salmon pate, a pound of smoked Berkshire bacon, a pound of smoked sausage, 1 stick of dry cured salumi, a half pound of local specialty cheese, and of course, the most expensive part, some water crackers. So yes, a lot of lavishness in the grand gesture.
Is this farm raised or wild? That might affect the prices.
Trinae. Making it more
Wild.
complicated.
Wait, is this Price is Right rules? Closest but doesn't go over?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
$89. I'll say $89.
Okay, we got $89 from Claudia.
That seems cheap.
Okay.
I want it to be
Yeah.
$89. I think this is $159.
I was gonna say
Okay.
$169.
And I was going to say $149. So
Okay, I'm gonna hope I'm right and above all of y'all. 175.
Oh, I love how close these last ones played to each other. I got all of the guesses in. Obviously, Sean couldn't take one. Our winner is gonna be revealed after this quick break, this little mid roll where we sell y'all some stuff across the country.
That was good. That was good.
The holidays are coming up. Maybe you've got family coming to town and you want to show them a good time. Or maybe you have a few days off and you want to treat yourself to a little staycation. One of my favorite things is to hop on the ferry and head over to Bainbridge Island. I always feel like I'm in a movie when I'm on the ferry, like whether they're the dramatic views of the Seattle skyline or just moody fog. And once you're on Bainbridge, there's a lot to do. Their downtown is super close to the ferry terminal, and you can just go right over and do your holiday shopping. Like, there's this amazing antique store where I once got these Japanese woodcut coasters that I get compliments on all the time. You could also check out the Bainbridge Bakery Trail. There are 10 bakeries and cafes with vegan and gluten-free options, all within walking distance of the ferry, and another 6 if you've got wheels. Go to visitbainbridgeisland.org and check out the bakery trail under things to do. Or follow Visit Bainbridge on Instagram at visitbainbridgeislandWA.
All right, so for real this time, the actual cost of the grand gesture box is $190. So the winner is coming straight out of Pittsburgh with a guess of $175. CityCast Pittsburgh host Megan Harris. That was a great strategy, my friend.
Thank you. I feel like I cheated a little bit going dead last, but also I feel like we're used to paying more money for our food over here because of our grocery store situation. So I just assume everything is more expensive.
Oh, wow. That is so expensive. I mean, we're in the land of salmon over here. So I was just like, really? That much? All right.
Landlocked state, baby. You got to pay
yourselves
for
out.
that privilege.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Landlocked. Yeah. Well, sorry about that, y'all.
All right, now, since this is all about the holiday spirit, Megan, you actually gonna get my pick for best local gift coming out of CityCast Chicago. My gifts comes from the Chicago Collage community. It's an online and in-person group of collage artists from across Chicagoland, and they just celebrated their 3-year anniversary with the second release of their Chicago Collage magazine. I don't know about y'all, but I really love some good collage art. In fact, one of my good friends is a curator with them. Her name is Lo Marie. And she's a fantastic visual artist. Her current collage series is called Windy City Times. And I've been calling it like this evocative series that captures daily life in our city in this very, like, really unique, but sort of in your face way. Megan, that is for you. And if any of you all are interested, I'm going to drop a link for that in our gift guide as well.
I didn't know there were real prizes to this. This is exciting.
All right, y'all. We are going to jump back into the local gifts, and we're going to make our way over to DC with CityCast DC host Bridget Todd. Bridget, what's your gift for us today? You finna get a little boozy up in here, I think.
Oh, yes. I'm the first person that's bringing the alcohol to the party. That is me. So folks know DC is the epicenter of politics. And these days, that is enough to drive anyone to drink. So why not do that with Republic Restoratives, a queer woman-owned distillery that makes spirits and liquors right here in Northeast DC. a lot of their gins and vodkas and bourbons and whiskeys have political bents, like their Madam Whiskey, which is a special blend they made to commemorate the inauguration of Kamala Harris as America's first female, Black, and South Asian vice president that they made in collaboration with a local DC artist named Lex Marie. I would also suggest their Fascist Tears vodka, which I own personally, and it's great for a Moscow Mule. I like them because it's kind of a cool DC story. One of the co-founders used to work in politics, described it as a real slog, and then left to start up this company. And each bottle sold goes directly to vote.org. So you can feel good about your cocktail.
Some Descent gin, a little bit of Purpose rye, some Rodham rye. Now, they got some good names on here. I got to go through this menu.
I also have the Rodham Rye that was, I think they were doing like a Hillary Clinton commemorative bottle. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know we just been yapping away and they're going to have to cut some of this, but to all the other hosts, if you do drink and participate in spirits, do you have a favorite spirit? And if you don't, what's your mocktail of choice? Come on, y'all go real quick. Just jump in on each other.
You know, it's weird because I was just recommending behind the scenes in the chat to Denver that my favorite cidery is there, Haken Family Cider. They do ship nationwide as well. Their ciders are award winning. And what I love about them is they often do single varietal ciders that focus on reviving and restoring rare historical heirloom apples. Check them out. Haykin, Haken Family Cider.
Sarah's the food historian in the group, so I trust those recommendations.
Mine's not that deep, but I love a gin martini, so I like gin, I guess, but mostly because I like drinking the salty brines that come in a very dirty martini, which is what I'm going to get from the bar.
That's right. And shout out to that dirty martini. Whenever I order a martini, I say that I like it as dirty as Christina Aguilera was in the late 90s, early 2000s. I want it ex-Tina dirty, that dirty.
Grimy.
Filthy.
Let's head over to CityCast Nashville with host Marie Anderson. What you got for us today?
Well, in the year 2025, I hope we're all conscious consumers. So I'm really excited to shout out a special place here in Nashville called Thistle Farms. It's a nonprofit that provides a safe space for women survivors of trafficking, sex work, addiction, and incarceration through a long-term residential program and dignified employment. So you're probably wondering, what does that mean? Well, they have partnered with nearly 2,000 women across the world, and they sell artwork, hand-knit scarves, socks, hats, candles, body care products. They have jewelry. And for the holidays, they have really beautiful ornaments and gift sets, all handcrafted by women who are building economic freedom for themselves. And Jacoby, when you come to visit me, I'm going to actually take you to their shop in person, and also we can grab a bite to eat at their cafe, which is both staffed by women in their program. And so every single dollar you spend goes right back to their mission. So what started as a really small shop here in Nashville, making healing oils and candles, has grown into this global social enterprise where you can buy everything online at thistlefarms.org. And I'm going to leave you with this. Bring the healing power of love into your holiday home. I stole that from their website, which is, again, thistlefarms.org. It's one of my favorite places in town. Please support them.
What I love, like similar to Salty Raven in Portland, this is a place that you can put together a nice gift basket. You don't have to just get one thing. You can get a few things, put them together. You can pick up a few different things for different people in your life. Could be a one-stop shop if you want it to be. And I love that there's this really important mission behind this organization.
Mm-hmm. Perfect for stocking stuffers, Mm-hmm. Their chapstick's great too.
Next on our gift guide, we got CityCast Madison executive producer Haley Sperling. Haley, please add to our bountiful list.
Yeah, so I'm sure when you guys think of Wisconsin, you're probably thinking beer and cheese and perhaps the Packers. I won't talk too much about that for Jacoby's sake, but what I bet you didn't know is that Wisconsin is actually home to
the National Mustard Museum. And this place is pretty wild. We've done a whole podcast about it already. Don't you worry. We'll definitely have to throw a link to that in our show notes here. But this place started as pretty much just one guy's special interest and has turned into a museum of literal national acclaim. It's located in a suburb of Madison. The National Mustard Museum is home to the world's largest collection of mustard jars, with over 7,000 jars from across all 50 states and more than 70 countries. And so this place, like I said, has grown from weird thoughts into huge things. It's one of Wisconsin's most popular museum and was even featured on the Oprah Winfrey Show back in the day in 1999. And the museum itself has become kind of a pillar in the community. They host the Worldwide Mustard Competition and the National Mustard Day Festival, which is truly everything you could imagine and more. So I'm sure you're wondering, what's the gift? Well, it's mustard. I did try to gear this towards Jacoby because I know that in Chicago, you guys don't like ketchup on your hot dogs, but you will accept mustard. So my gift is a quarterly Mustard of the Month subscription. I say quarterly because monthly, like, let's be real, are you really going to go through that much mustard? Probably not. The box comes with a trio of curated mustards along with an exclusive newsletter that contains recipes and serving ideas. So it's fun, it's unexpected, it's edible, it's unique. 3 things that add up to the perfect gift in my world.
Oh my God, this full-on subscription where you could get 36 mustards, 3 every single month seems like a lot. And I will say, it's probably the one Chicagoan who don't give a damn about no mustard and love some ketchup on a hot dog. But I will say, I know quite a few people who would absolutely kill for this subscription.
But I mean, the thing with the mustard is too, like, they have so many different options and they do just sell obviously individual ones. You know, they've got some fun flavors. Some of their best sellers include a jalapeno whiskey mustard, a Honey Acres hot honey mustard, maple champagne mustard, and a creamy dill mustard, which I am really interested in.
I will say I am using mustard as a binder on like some brisket, some chicken, some ribs all the time. And so I probably need to add some flavored mustard to my regimen. I'm not going to lie. I might need to put myself on here. So
She's versatile. She's versatile.
Mm-hmm. Up next, we got CityCast Seattle host Jane C. Hu in the building. Jane, CityCast Seattle is also brand new to our ecosystem. Congratulations on the new launch. And welcome to the fold.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, man, y'all are talking about so much food and it is lunchtime over here in Seattle and I'm getting so hungry. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, my gift idea is not edible, but it being cozy season here, I love a good candle. I actually have a candle right here next to me. I realized as I was getting on this call to be like, oh, I legit have a candle from Good and Well Supply Company. So a few years ago, my sister-in-law got me a few national park themed candles from Good and Well. And I was really excited to learn that they're actually like right here in Seattle. And they've got this really cute brick and mortar shop in Seattle's Ballard neighborhood. And I went down there and discovered that they have a bunch of really cool candles that evoke a sense of place. Like they've got a whole national park line, and they've also got more general smells like coffee shop or berry patch. But they also have really cool state and city themed candles. And I feel like that would make a great gift for anyone in your life. Like whether it's like, here's a candle from your hometown, or like, here's a candle from a place that we went on vacation together one time. And they're just great quality and fairly affordable. They also donate a portion of their proceeds to the National Park Foundation, to Washington National Park Fund, and to Black Outside, which is a group that advocates for diversity in the outdoors. So if you make a purchase, part of the proceeds are also going to a good place.
I love this candle company. I have this is Allie in Salt Lake. We, of course, home to the Mighty Five national parks. And I have the Zion National Park candle.
I have that one too. It's so good. I went to their store the other week and smelled like probably 35 candles. And I was like, how do I make a decision? So really, they're all good.
Yeah. And I was going to say, I am a sucker for a well-packaged candle, and these candle tins are absolutely beautiful. Looks like
Yeah,
little
the
paint
packaging
cans.
is
Mhm.
top notch. They really hit it on the design and the scents.
If you've been listening to this point and you don't feel like we've already gotten to something for either everybody in your life or something for you, then you probably fell asleep at some point during this episode. And I'm going to suggest you go on and run it back a little bit. But maybe wait, because we do still got 2 more hosts to add to our national local gift guide. CityCast Vegas host Sarah Lohman, what you got for us?
All right. Well, I am from Vegas. I know you guys expect me to do something. Don't worry. This is not a brothel gift certificate or anything truly representing my state in that way. I'm going to tell you about officiallasvegaslight.com. So you are all familiar with our really iconic Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign, right? Designed by a woman, erected in 1959, and she really felt like this was a gift to the city, so she labored over every detail, including the distinctive ring of yellow light bulbs around the outside. So we still use old school light bulbs there, and they get changed out really frequently to make sure the sign is always burning bright. So there is a company, Official Las Vegas Light, that is partnered with Yesco, which is the neon sign company that was established in the 1920s and has been building our iconic signage in Las Vegas basically since the 40s and 50s. And when the light bulbs are taken out of the sign, they are given a serial number and a date of when they were burning in the sign, and you can buy a Las Vegas light bulb to commemorate a special event in your life. I mean, that's what a lot of people come to Las Vegas for, right? They're celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, they're getting married here. When you buy it, there's options from $30 to $200. $30 is just like the certificate, the light bulb, like a paper box that it comes in. $200 is this beautiful like wall art piece to hang. I really love it. But my favorite option is the $75 option. It's called the desktop display. The light bulb comes in this like beautiful wood box. But the reason I love it the most is because then you can take the light bulb out and take it for a spin because they're not burnt out. You know, you could put it in a lamp and they are, you know, distinctively yellow. They're just not like a random light bulb that you get at the hardware store. So this idea was put together by a Las Vegas native who's worked on the Strip his entire life, Russell Miller. He started in 2012. At that point, he had stock back to 2007. You really have to sort of investigate the website to figure out like what years he has now. And you can just email him too, because honestly, the website is a little clunky. I think it was built in 2012. It's very small business, even though it's selling something that's like super iconic from Las Vegas.
Oh, this little light bulb casket is cool as hell.
It's so cute, right? You can also customize like the certificate / label that comes with it with like a personal message or quote. And of course, like the date that you're commemorating to. I've seen one in person. Someone was gifted one, my bestie out here, when her daughter was born. And so it came like from the month that her daughter was born. So they're really quite lovely and surprising gifts from Las Vegas.
I absolutely love that. Okay, we've got one more host on our list, y'all. CityCast Austin host Nikki Devine. Nikki, take it away.
Okay, so y'all, I had to go the easy route. It's no secret that Texas is known for barbecue, and Austin is at the center of that. We are the most competitive barbecue city in America, and there's no shortage of places that you can get it. But the best of the best is our James Beard award-winning Franklin Barbecue. Bon Appetit calls it the best barbecue restaurant in the country. People line up before dawn just to get the opportunity to eat brisket and meat from Franklin's. But you don't have to do that because you can have it shipped anywhere in the U.S. through a service called Goldbelly. You can ship everything from rubs to sauces to merch. And most importantly, you can ship straight up meat. Brisket, sausage. You can do regular sausage. You can do jalapeno cheddar sausage. All you got to do is reheat it. And why do anything else when you just can reheat this delicious meat instead of dry ass turkey? And here's the other thing. Franklin's is partially responsible for setting the stage for Austin becoming this barbecue mecca. It started out as a food truck on the side of the highway that a husband and wife opened. And then they moved into essentially one of the most gentrified parts of our entire city. But when they moved in, they connected with the community. They give back to the community, which they still do. And people like Anthony Bourdain, President Obama have come to visit. I mean, they're just dope people that make bomb-ass barbecue, and they are willing to ship it to you so you get the meat sweats like we have in Austin.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's serious. They are a staple. They're kind of like, Texas has barbecue everywhere. We're kind of spoiled, but Franklin's has like changed the game. They've changed the game. And so when people come, they go, I'm not kidding, before dawn, and they bring their little lawn chairs and they sit outside and they wait for the pit to open and they get their food. They get their barbecue. And it is like that every single
I was going to say, is there a line every day?
Every day. Every day. People line up every day. And it's almost like a community thing too, because you meet new people. People come from all over the world, and you don't end up being the only idiot out there waiting in line for barbecue. It's a whole bunch of people out there chilling and kicking it, making mimosas, waiting for that barbecue. And you can have that shipped to you anywhere in the US.
That sounds amazing.
Man, let me tell you, Texans get a lot of things wrong.
I hope all of these companies hear this and start throwing us some bread, because all of these pitches have been absolutely wonderful from start to finish. I am, like Jane said earlier, hungry as hell listening to y'all fools. Now we got to play another round of the sticker price is almost right. And this time we going to stick with Franklin's Barbecue and the good folks over at Gold Belly. Nikki, we going to be talking about their Ultra Deluxe offering, the most expensive thing they got. What's in that box?
Okay, now, so you are going to this box is going to serve 8 to 10 people. You're going to have a whole brisket, which is approximately 4.5 to 5 pounds. It's a big ass slab of meat, 5 sausage links that are total another pound of meat. So now we're talking about 6 pounds of meat, 14-ounce bottle of original Texas barbecue sauce, and it's all packaged in half-pound portions. So all you have to do is heat it up. So 6 pounds of meat, barbecue sauce. That's what you're getting.
Okay, the last time we played this game, the total came out to about $1.90. I want to know from the last round of hosts we just heard from, what y'all think from this? What do y'all think this Ultra Deluxe box cost? And if I had to give a hint, I would say I might go a little above some of them last predictions.
So does this include shipping or no? Because that's where they get you.
Yeah, shipping's got to be like for 6 pounds of meat,
like
right?
This includes shipping. Shipping is free.
So this is shipping is free.
Okay, so that means it is expensive if they're giving you the free shipping.
You already know.
I'm going 200.
Okay, we got 200 out the gate.
I'm going 250. I would pay a lot for this, which is why I'm trying. I don't want to go over, but this seems like a good. I would like to eat this.
You serve 8 to 10 people.
$269.
Ooh.
That's cutting you off.
This is so much meat. I was going to say like 265. But I don't want to, I don't want to go over. Like,
it's Price is Right rules.
It's the Price is Right rules. Let's go 265.
295.
Ooh. 295.
Going high. It's
Once
a lot
again,
of meat.
The last person
There's
out
some
the gate
sausage.
decided to go.
Nearly
the
$300
highest.
for the meat. Jeez.
I mean, I pay more for meat.
It's so much meat.
The actual cost is $352.90.
Oh my gosh.
God damn.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So the winner coming straight out of Nashville.
They know barbecue
Marie,
down there. That makes sense.
You are our winner for getting
Know your
closest
meat.
within $60 of this package.
Wow. So I win the package? What do I win?
They ain't sending, ain't none. When we were talking through this episode, I was like, so at the end of this, right, every single host finna get a big ass bag of all of it. We finna get briskets, we finna get candles, we finna get jewelry. They was like, go ahead and slow down real quick. Slow down. No, we're not doing that. But I will say, you get a collage. Come on. Collage magazine up here. Let's do it.
Oh my
We're
goodness.
giving out some more
that's
collage
exciting,
magazines.
actually.
Hey, if I got to put my own money up, I'm everybody getting Collage magazines up in here today. Everybody. I'm going to make the promise. Before we get out of here, I do want to say we got links to everything in our show notes. So go out, support these local businesses. Right now in Chicago, that has been something we've been preaching every single day, is to go out and help as many local businesses as we possibly can during this holiday season. So we want to give you the opportunity to check them out. And even though we're all winners here, I do want to look back and pick out my personal favorite. My own pick. I think the collage is the dopest thing ever. I know. I actually want to hear from the entire group here, though. What do we think is the best local gift we heard about? We're going to put a little poll in the chat. I want every single host to vote. Maybe don't vote for your own thing, right? Is it going to come out of CityCast Portland? Is we going to be saying congratulations to CityCast Nashville? As we stick around in old competitive Pennsylvania, is Vegas going to come out? Who going to do it? Maybe it's one of the new people. Maybe it's Twin Cities. Maybe it's Seattle. Who is it? Let me check. Let me see. All right, it's rolling in. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom. And it does look like the winner is coming straight out of CityCast Portland. Yay. Shout out to Salty Raven. I think people saw those 57 pages, the glasses, the stickers, the postcards, the t-shirts, and they said, you know what? I can get a little bit of something for everybody. I want to give a huge shout out to all of the places we heard about today. We got links for every single one of them in our show notes, as promised. And all y'all at home gonna have a chance to win some of these things we talked about. We're gonna be doing an exclusive giveaway for our CityCast neighbors. If you're a CityCast neighbor in your city already, you already got a chance. If you're trying to get in on this giveaway, then you can sign up to be a neighbor before the end of the year at membership.citycast.fm. And you're going to get a chance to win a gift basket with a whole bunch of this stuff inside. So join and support all the work our local teams are doing in your city, and you get a chance to win some of this stuff. So go to membership.citycast.fm and sign up today. I just want to give a last round of applause, show a lot of gratitude and appreciation for every single one of our CityCast hosts. It has been an absolute pleasure to see y'all, to listen to y'all talk about y'all wonderful cities. It's good to see y'all. I appreciate y'all making time.
Thanks, Jacoby.
Thanks, Jacoby. Thank you, Jacoby. Thank you, Jacoby. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. You guys have great gift ideas.
Was such good gift ideas.
Have great taste.
So awesome.
Mm-hmm. Good taste.
I voted for that distillery in D.C.
Oh yeah, Jane, I voted for your candle company. Just
come have a drink with me in DC.
I'll be in Seattle for Thanksgiving. I'll have to stop by there.
You definitely should. Yeah, they're really cute.